Welcome back to Transformation Thursdays. Again, I post these videos for me, and if it helps anybody, please do with the information as you will. So, I haven't posted in a while because I've needed a detox, really. I needed to practice what I've been preaching. But mostly I have been triggered. Trying to separate people pleasing to giving myself grace. That's a fine balance because I feel guilty to give myself grace from time to time. And then I suffer with the people pleasing because I do genuinely like to give, but then I feel exhausted. I feel exhausted from constantly people pleasing. And I need to take the negativity out of that phrase. And so, which is the main point of this. And so I was able to narrow down that I'm simply learning to balance out the light and the dark within me. And I need to appreciate my dark moments, my dark thoughts. But I need to understand, which I'm still working on, that these are no longer my thoughts. I don't feel this way. These are just old thoughts resurfacing in a time that I feel frustrated, stuck, that I feel like I need to people please and I don't have to. So I'm trying to separate the two because I actually love to give. But because I'm so mad about people pleasing, I don't want to give nothing. I want to hold. And that's still okay. But as I'm trying to hold back, I'm trying to give myself what they say grace. And I feel like, damn, that's, kind of guilty, but it's okay. So what that means is that I want to give as equally as I receive. I don't want it to be any unbalance. I want to equally give, but not at anybody else's expense. I want to enjoy giving because I do. And so that's a hard balance because right now is only the time. Right now is the only time to give back to me. To give to me. And that's hard to do. So I've been trying to step out and get out of my comfort zone a little bit. And now that I've been stepping out, trying to get out of my comfort zone, it's easier for me to get triggered. Whereas I am making all this progress. I am by myself. I'm taking the time to do the work. But now when I step out, even the slightest bit, I'm totally triggered by my old thoughts, patterns, and ways of thinking. So it's frustrating, and I'm still kind of going through it. So I was then able to figure out it's too much noise. I'm distracting myself with social media, which is fairly new. I'm fairly new to now. I love it, but I need a detox. Too much of it is just too much of it. And to each his own, whoever, whatever, that's, this is just me. Again, this is for me. So it gets to be too much for me, and I be on it too much. And I want to allow myself a certain amount of screen time. So that's what I'm working on. And besides that, I really love music, but it does affect my mood from time to time. I'm just really realizing. And I need quiet. Also, TV that I'm watching, certain things I'm watching, choosing to distract myself, it's just too loud for me. And I am very sensitive to energies, sensitive to people, places, and things. When they say read the room, definitely. I feel it before I even practically get there. And I know, that might come off odd to some people, not that I really care, but we are energy. Energy never dies. That's like when you be like, oh, look, that little 2-year-old has mad energy. Or like, oh, the dog could feed off the little baby's energy and everybody else's energy. I can feel that. So because that's why I'm typically introverted. that's why I keep my space. That's why I don't like being around people. Like, that's why I can't be on Instagram for too long. That's why I can't be watching too much shit. Like, and that's all cool in the gang, but after being around people, places, and things that shift my energy, I need to recharge. But I did step out of my comfort zone. I hung out. I interacted with people. And people interacted with me. And as I mentioned, I'm on this healing journey, and it's like people get triggered by that. And I have to give myself a little bit of applause, because I could have handled things crazy when things were said to me. I could have went off, and I slightly did, so I feel a little bad that I did. Because, like I said, I'm growing. Like, don't